Hi, my name is Gary Fox and I'm here to talk about my time in the Army and the time working for the police. So I first joined the Army in 1979 and I completed my training in April 1980, where I went to my first battalion, which was the 1st Battalion Royal Anglian Regiment Vikings. I spent 15 years in that battalion, getting to the rank of sergeant, and having completed my platoon sergeant's appointment and working in an infantry training battalion, I then made the decision to join the Small Arms School Corps, the SASC. I got into the Small Arms School Corps and my first job was to go down to Brecon, where I spent 2 years training small arms down at Brecon. And then I went to Lulworth down on the south coast to the gunnery school, where I spent 2 years training gunnery. Really good job. After that I then went to the 1st Battalion Royal Regiment of Wales to see them through their armoured infantry conversion. I then went up to the Otterburn training area to be the Assistant Range Liaison Officer up there. And that brought me to the end of my 22 years. So I was then offered to go on continuance. So I finished my regular army career down at the Army Training Regiment in Bassingbourn, which is where I did my training all those years ago, as the SASC QMSI down there. And while I was there, an opportunity came up to go on to the FTRS, the Full Term Reserve Service, as the TA Phase 1 Recruit Training Validation Warrant Officer, working out of Uphaven, but overseeing all the training that Phase 1 TA recruits were going through. That completed a full career of 27 years in the Army. Having left the Army, an opportunity came up to work with the Met, because really when I left the Army I didn't really know what I wanted to do. So a job came up in the Metropolitan Police working at Hendon that was particularly attractive, because it was working in their learning support unit, training trainers, which was something that I was already familiar with. So I stayed with the Met for 3 years, and then an opportunity came to work with Leicester Police. Then after 5 years, I decided to make the move and leave Leicestershire Police. The plan was to retire, but that plan didn't go very well. So I went to work for St John Ambulance for 3 years. An opportunity arose to come and work for South Yorkshire Police as an officer safety trainer. My job now entails delivering first aid training. I also design the materials for first aid training as well. And I also deliver personal safety management as well. It's a brilliant job, which means that all the skills that I've come with throughout my Army career and from working for the Met, Leicestershire and St John Ambulance, it means I can all transfer those skills into what I'm doing now. I absolutely love the job, which is why I commute from Leicester to Rotherham every day. Love the job, think it's great, and this will probably be the last job that I do now until I retire.